Hello, this is Gary the Coconut bringing you another episode of Best of Bronze. And here we have a ZVP of raynguyen versus ROOTKiwikaki. ROOTKiwikaki. And I realize this is a pro level game in the Best of Bronze, but I wanted to show you the build order that Kiwikaki does, because I think it is one that could work in Bronze. I'm going to speed this up a little bit and get our production tab up here so I don't miss anything. And the FPS is a little slow for some reason. Sorry if it lags a little bit. So our Zerg player is getting his extractor first before the spawning pool, and that's a good strategy if you're going for speedlings to get that right away. Alright, gets the warp gate down with 18 supply. No supply block there. For this build, ROOTKiwikaki is doing a Mothership rush, and I would like to see a wall off so that no scouting could get in. It would be easy for the Zerg player to prepare for this, if he scouts it out, so I think that ROOTKiwikaki should be doing a complete wall off. We'll get that zealot in there, so that his strategy won't be scouted. So he does need 2 gas, and he will need a lot of gas throughout the whole thing. And see, this isn't a complete wall off. And here comes some Zerglings, hoping to take advantage that there is no wall off. And here this Overlord is getting into position to be a good scout. Let's see what happens here. Gets in, see this Zerg player is doing the scouting and does see the Stargate. And you'll notice on the production another queen is being made. Well, that's for this expansion, however. But now that the Zerg player did see that Stargate, he will be prepared for it. And now finally there's a good wall off. If ROOTKiwikaki had just built this gateway down here, the Zerg player would not have been able to scout that. And there's the transfer of the drones. And the idea behind this is that you want these minerals to be gone at about the same time. And so you transfer half of your drones down there, and now you can make drones from this space, or from that hatchery and from this hatchery, and saturate them both quicker. That's the idea behind the drone split. I do it sometimes. See, now we have a lot of queens on the field, and another one being made, because the player did see that Stargate. Now what's this? A fleet beacon. So all the Kiwikaki has built at 6.5 StarCraft minutes is a Stalker and 2 Zealots. And I think the strategy would work fine in Bronze games, because I've gone a lot longer than 6 minutes without being attacked before when I was in Bronze. And so this is what we have here. Another gateway. Now getting those gateways. And chronoing out. Once he got that Mothership, he used his remaining minerals for the gateways. So now it has become a 4-gate strategy after the Mothership is in production, and that does take 160 seconds to make. That is forever. But when it's chroned out, you can see how quickly those seconds go. They go pretty quick once he's using his chrono on it. And he did save up a lot of chrono boost to use on that Mothership, so he is rushing that thing out. And you'll notice that while that is building, he'll have a few warp gate cycles to get out some units. And he is saving up a lot of minerals. As soon as these are changed into warp gates, he'll be able to get a lot. While this is going on, I would like to see him building a proxy pylon somewhere over here, but That isn't happening. And here's a small attack. This attack isn't made to do any damage, just to see. It's just scouting to see how big the army is here. And you, let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have very many. They both don't have very many attacking units. And you'll notice that the Zerg player has just been droning up, so this is an all-in attack because of this. There it is. That's a beautiful mothership. And now he's setting them all off, using all that money he's been saving up, or money, minerals. And you probably just want to have them follow the mothership, but well, I guess the probe could go ahead and get the proxy pylon. That's good. Now let's pause it here and take a look at it from the Zerg player's perspective, and you'll see what the mothership does with this attack. He says, "Oh, okay, there's the army. Let's go kill it." Got his hydras ready because he saw the Stargate, and kills that proxy pylon. Now where'd they go? Ah, there we go. So I think that if it was without the mothership, the Zerg army would beat the Protoss army. But because the Zerg player can't see any of the units, he's going to be at a disadvantage. See, the mothership can act as a decoy here. Oh. So what that did, what that little dance was, the mothership and the army poked around here to get the whole base away from this and move over into the main base. And that whole time, Kiwikaki was planning on force fueling the army in there. So that whole little maneuver was just to get this force field and trap the army in there, so that this army could just attack at will. And there is an overseer, luckily, but it can't see that many units. That's the constant will die. So you'll notice the units here. The Zerg player is 30 supply ahead, and a lot of that is drones, but at the beginning it wasn't. It was a much bigger army, and now it can't do anything. So this is a killer strategy. Really good strategy. The Zerg player just can't do anything. And I agree with our Zerg player here, who is probably Korean with that name. Whoa. I agree. Whoa, motherships are awesome. I wish I could see them more in games. I don't see them very often. Of course, I'd rather watch them in replays. I don't want them used against me. Because, man, they're rough. So, let me know what you think. I thought that was a good game. And if you have any replays you want me to cast, send them to bestofbronze@gmail.com. And if I like them, I'll cast them. And until next time, that's it.